There's some classics here, but not that old Dodges. Hey folks, Alamatic the HotRodHippie here, and C10 vlog kind of. My dad and I are at a all-truck junkyard in somewhat northern Pennsylvania, Northampton, Pennsylvania. It's called Collis Truck Parts. This is a place that we knew of that had trucks. They also have classics. So let's take a look around a little bit. We're here for a couple of odds and ends for the GMC build that, you know, the stuff they don't reproduce, kick panel vents. With the GMCs, there are a handful of parts that they just don't reproduce, like the glove box door and the mechanisms for that, hoods, the grills. We're good on that stuff on our build, but we just want to take a look around a little bit, see if there's anything that jumped out at us as things we're going to need for the project. My dad did pick up a part truck that I mentioned previously, but he doesn't necessarily want to cannibalize everything off of that, so he still has something to sell when he's done with it, or whatever he ends up doing with it. He doesn't want to ruin the things. Oh, this must have been a big back window. Chuck the whole back off of it. Yeah, but at the moment we don't have a way to make the emergency brake work. The only way to make it work is probably going to be an electronic one, right? Because it's got to go toward the back. Yep. It must have been a GMC. There's no grill, there's no hood, and it's got the big V6 in it. I think they're 305, something like that. Oh, it does. Wow. I'm kind of amazed this thing even has a back window, because it's a big back window. I would try and get the door open on this one, but there's a tree growing through it, so I can't. And actually, I just spotted the GMC hood for it in the back of this one. Here. What's left of it. What's left of it, yeah. Which is not much. Kind of surprises. This cab has the holes and everything for the custom cab kind of situation. I noticed that. But in the same regard, it's clearly been repainted. The inside of this door is kind of that old gold color, like I think yours originally was. Yeah. Yeah. So somebody probably drilled these holes in and put C10 custom freaking trim on it. I guess. I don't know. I think this is a long bed too. It is. It's also a one-ton, so it might have. 80-bit Driveshaft. Yeah. Tilt that on its wall. The old Eaton rear axle. Borrowed my brother-in-law's truck for this adventure. I also picked up a new drone, so I've been testing it out a little bit. It's not really, I mean, I'll use it in videos like this, definitely, but more so I picked it up for my videography business, for client work and such, but I thought I'd fly it around here a little bit, show you what it is out here in beautiful northern Pennsylvania and this junkyard and what's going on.
Southeastern Pennsylvania.
I mean, Northampton is heading north.
Central.
Central.
East Central.
Okay, East Central. Okay. Yeah, we're not north. We're not like House of Chop up in the Scranton area, so I'll give you that. Anyway, flying the drone. We got one more area of this place to look at. They've got a whole section of just drive shafts. That's one thing we need for the build is we need to, it's gonna have to be custom modified anyway, but we need a good starting point. The one or two that we have are a little rough to work with. So we gotta go find that. But the success that we found out there in the yard was the glove box door.
Gold.
Which, yeah, absolute gold. They don't make those things. So we have little bits and pieces for it, but now we have all of the pieces that we need for the glove box. So
for a GMC, which is different than a Chevy.
Yep. Now, so many people always want to chime in, but they reproduce that, not for the GMCs. They don't. So you know, it's just that fun that we have to deal with.
Don't tell the guy I didn't pay for it yet.
Fair. Well, luckily he won't see this video by the time that by the time you pay for it. If he does, he is psychic. So we got other problems. Guy at the front told us to go upstairs to find the older drive shafts, but didn't tell us where the stairs are. I see some older stuff right there.
44 and an 8. That's way doing 44 and 8. I was hooked on to the center of that thing. Now we're at 46. That's about what we have.
All right.
We got one about like that. Yeah. It says 44. That's what it says.
Looks similar bearing.
This is it. When I took my measurements, I hooked on here, and with the center, I was 44, 44 and 8. That's where we're at. It's in decent shape.
Yeah. In here looking for the drive shaft for the 65, and the third one we checked. I'll be generous. It looks like it's on the money what we're looking for. Whew. Can't get that lucky. Well, you can when you got all of this to pick from, I guess. Yeah, this is definitely, this is what we actually thought we were in before. This is a whole different beast. So yeah. If you need a drive shaft, they probably have at least something you can work with. All the birds tweeting in here. Probably a lovely little home for them. And that is Collis Truck Parts. We scored pretty well. The two-piece rear drive shaft, actually he spotted, the owner knew what it was. It's from a 93 Chevy pickup truck, but with the LS swap we're doing with the 4L60E and the 12 bolt that's out of it, like, we got to change a few things anyway. So
the rear length's going to work out, I think.
The rear length probably won't need to be modified, the actual slip joint, because it's a two-piece drive shaft, obviously. The front section needs to be modified no matter what because of the swap. So that seems like it's going to be a really good option for us. Good starting point to modify the drive shaft that we need. So excellent, worth the trip there. Well, I don't know if it's worth you driving 9 hours up here for it, but hey, we got it.
Probably a shorter way to get there.
I just wanted to take you folks along for a little bit. I haven't been posting enough videos lately, and I felt like I might as well bring you along for this little adventure to a pretty neat little salvage yard. I always call them junkyards. I feel like I offend people when I call them that sometimes because it's salvage. We're saving things.
Gold.
I mean, a lot of that stuff is gold. There's stuff there you are not going to find anywhere else. I thought it was fun to see a C10 with the whole back of the cab cut off. Definitely a big back window in that one that somebody cut out of there. But then that GMC still had its big back window. They do reproduce the panels you need for that now, but hey, some years ago they didn't. So you had to do something like that. Yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for this one, folks. I just want to bring you along for a quick little vlog. Check out this salvage yards, see what we were able to get for the GMC, and I will see you in the next one. If you found this video interesting, go ahead and drop it a like. Let me know in the comments down below. You have any fond memories of junkyarding with your dad, with whatever your project was? Let me know in the comments down below. Get subscribed to keep up to date with all the Hot Rod Hippie content. See you in the next one, folks.